Georgia comes with a lot of responsibility.
It really does. That is not a region that is easy to be #1 in.
Absolutely not. The killers involved, you know, Wrath, Fatality, Reflex, Scat, and then even to a lesser extent, Rango, Neos, Kamikaze, Xenos. It's a field of killers, man. It's really tough.
And the cool thing is about it is a lot of them were like mid-tier mains or high-tier mains. Like, not a lot of them were top tiers.
No, you're absolutely right.
That's what I love about it.
Right.
Like, the diversity of characters in Georgia is what I love about it.
No, and Georgia firmly established themselves as like a top 5 region in Smash 4.
Easily,
you know,
easily.
You look at it, you know, you have the SoFlos, the SoCals, the Tri-States. Then you have Georgia.
Georgia's
dangerous.
Slouch.
Georgia's dangerous. You always will find at least one of them in top 8 in nationals. All right, we're getting into game 1 here. Going to Smashville. And you know, we see this patient play start already. Beautiful nair there into pivot grab. The bread and butter of Neos. Lunarland up there.
Yeah, right off the bat, like Neos is putting on the damage. He's trying to keep Wario on that platform, just keep on putting on the pressure with his anti-airs.
But that's the problem. Reflex wants to be on that platform.
This is true. He just wants to survive for a while.
Your game plan actively benefits your opponent, and that's always a real risk. We saw jab, jab, up tilt there.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you force your way in, I mean, that's even worse. So you got to play patient when you play him. Yeah. He's got to accept the fact that Reflex is going to get walked. You just got to be able to handle it when he does.
Absolutely. You know, you have to be able to counteract it as it happens. Beautiful nair there into an attempted down air. Reflex was ready for it. You know, and that's the thing about the Rosa Wario matchup, and honestly a lot of matchups for Rosa, is you don't want to go hit for hit. You want to have Luma tank shots. You want to space outside your opponent's range and really have a solid lead. And you know, the Reflex just hasn't given it that beautiful back air, and that's going to kill. Absolutely fantastic back air to back air. Luma knockback in the blast zone already, man. It's rough. You see it there, killing Reflex super early.
Neos' tactics for kill setups are just so slick. I've seen him do some really crazy things these past few sets, man. He's just ready.
Yes, and now we finally see 90 seconds in, Neos losing his first Luma and losing his first stock. Reflex taking full advantage. Now that's actually something else very interesting in this matchup. The bike is such a common tool for Wario. However, Rosa can down B it, but
and pull it away.
Yes, but she does not like maintain the control of it. If it hits her, she still takes damage. Whereas with other projectiles, you know, you can establish yourself and say, this is mine now. The bike is still very dangerous for both players. We're going to see the desynced Luma going for these long length bears, but Reflex getting in the middle of them. And that's how you counteract that desync play, is just intercepting that middle ground between Rosa and Luma. Oh, no.
Man, he's just going in on Luma. He's just like, get the Star Child out of here, please. I'm tired of looking at it. Get him out of here.
Double fair, gets the back air there.
Just go. Go somewhere.
All right, Neos forced back.
Okay,
what do we got?
No.
Oh, it just comes back to the ledge. I was wondering maybe we see the dare from ledge there from Reflex. Gets the grab back throw. Back throw not really a kill option for another about 50-60% on Wario, the big body. However, it is the most damage dealing throw for Rosalina.
Yeah, Wario's looking really mad with all that rage right now. Definitely can bring it back. One thing, I think one of his best kill options, especially if he gets Rosalina off the stage, is that down air. That down air kills super early with rage.
Yeah, especially near that blast. And you see the fair. No, oh my God, the back air into almost F smash.
Again, he keeps on using Luma to pull Reflex in and just get these ridiculous punishes.
You know, and it's really the danger of this matchup. Anytime you think you have an opportunity to really strike back at Rosa, you have to be wary of the Luma. The F throw on ledge. Bike is going to be set up. This is going to be dangerous. See the bounce. Oh, misses the down tilt.
That is such a good conditioning tool.
Has to come back. And walked on ledge. Enough to do it. No hitbox on the up B. What can you do except accept the fact that that game one is over? And Neos, you know, kind of rubs the back of his head or is aware of the fact that he was just trapped.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Checkmate.
You are not wrong there, friend. And Reflex going up 1-0. This is to make it to top 8. We will be taking a break after we complete top 16 to top 8, and we'll be returning at 6 p.m. for the main event of the evening. So I believe there's only 2 matches after this. We're going to see Dog with Hips and Thunders face off against some combination of Pug West and Kamikaze.
That'll be interesting.
Neos putting a lot of thought into this. And it's interesting because for the majority of the match, Neos was in control, but once Reflex got his opening, he made every second of it count.
He did, and the biggest thing is his ledge options. Like whenever he uses bike to kind of trap him at the ledge when he down through it, he was just waiting for him to neutral get up a roll, and he could react to either one of those options. There's really nothing he could have done.
Yes, absolutely, and the way the bike was bouncing, covered jump as well, everything planned out.
It just goes to show you how smart Reflex is, man. He just knows his stuff.
Team Poncho, baby. Team Poncho. All right, game 2 on Town and City, the second of the Animal Crossing stages. You know, a little bit of a lower ceiling, going to allow Neos to, you know, perhaps close out the stocks a little bit early. But we saw both times in game, or the one time he did take a stock in game 1, it was on the horizontal blast zone. Reflex very careful, not allowing himself to get too deep into the air and not being set up by true combos with Rosalina in the air. The up tilt there, gets out of the way of the up air though. Neos yet to take any damage, and as I say that, eats a fair for 6%.
Oh my gosh. These crouches coming from Reflex right now. I don't know if that was intentional as a mix-up or if he was just trolling. You never know with this man.
It's a mastery of spacing is what it is.
I can see it.
You know, gets the second hit in air then as his jump-in option. Gets double hit there. Oh, it does not close out Luma though. There it is, finally.
Okay.
Reflex without headphones on. I saw him go for another attempt on Luma there. You know, maybe not fully aware of the fact they'd already finished him off. Fading fair into down tilt.
Really looks like Neos is having a really hard time edge guarding Reflex. But Reflex is really mixing up his ledge options optimally.
I mean, honestly, that's Wario in a nutshell. I mean, Wario has so many ways to come back from ledge, and Rosalina is extremely powerful off stage. However, if you can't really predict where your opponents are going, that power means nothing. And we see it now in Nair, once again pushing Luma off stage. Reflex with all the control despite the deficit right now. Beautiful spacing there, gets underneath the Nair. Wario's short stature, a real benefit. Gonna see possibly a back air? Yes, but no front punish. Neos goes high and lands on the top platform of Town and City, saving himself a little bit longer on the stock. See the rapid jab, 1, 2, 3, no, into the up air there. But it's not enough to kill. Wow, Reflex going for the up smash there, but Neos ready and down airs with Luma. Gets the pivot grab, back throw. Wow, beautiful there. Sets up Luma way out. And the Waft is on deck. Spot dodge there. I'm surprised we didn't see it let him rip, but Luma jab, a dangerous counter tool to that. Back air once again, we're gonna bike back. Down there again, but not the hard hitbox. That's super dangerous. Soft hit up air into hard hit up air is such a devastating combo.
All right, there's the dare. Oh, but he didn't get the last hit of it, but he did get the up B. And oh my gosh, that killed off the side. Oh my gosh, fair.
Fair, not exactly Wario's strongest of knockbacks.
There's the dare.
And it was possible to tech there, but Neos just misses it. All right. Now Reflex has full rage, a bike on stage,
and Waft.
I would be very frightened if
This is not a good day to be Rosa. I mean, still has all the tools to kill before he's able to use Waft and at least get rid of the rage.
Yes.
But even with that,
and this is where things get risky. It's the Rosa rapid jab, not the Luma one that will kill you. And we saw the trap on ledge. Neos was ready and was able to establish it out. All right, only 50%, but unfortunately 50% is kill percent. There goes Luma. This could easily be over very soon.
All right, Neos is trying to get something going with his edge guard, but Reflex ends up opting to go high on the top platform.
Burns a double jump. He's going to be dead. No.
Oh, goes high this time.
Yeah, Reflex only going for the fair out there. I would assuming we were going to see the Waft.
Yeah, a lot of people like to opt shield on platforms, and Reflex noticed that and went ahead and went for Chomp there. Really smart option.
Sharks through the stage. Misses the down air. This is bad.
This is really bad. Reflex was reaching a little too far there.
All right, Rosa now starting to fully establish a down smash. Gets the double hit in there and is going to kill Luma. Very important. Neos is looking at the 1 minute 50-second mark before Luma comes back again. And it is an even game. What was a almost insurmountable hill for Neos is now completely leveled out.
But he does have Luma now.
Yes, and Sharks once again.
He used Dare to cover his option, and luckily his Dare had enough properties to where Reflex's forward tilt did not have enough power to actually kill Luma right there.
Reverse hit in air, forcing Reflex off stage.
Oh,
No, just goes too low.
Yeah, Reflex does not look happy about that at all.
Neos breathes a sigh of relief there. 1-1 between the Georgia comrades.
It's never fun knocking out one of your own teammates, man.
It is
your region.
It is when you're this down in sets to him as Neos is. This is the start of a new season for the Georgia PR. He would definitely like to get a set off the #1 player.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I should rephrase that. Yeah, it's always good to win against them, but when you're going to a national and you're supposed to play them in bracket, you know, you'd rather be rooting for them than being the one to put them in losers. Or take them out of tournament.
That's a very fair point. Both players deep in thought before this pivotal game 3. Then a gentleman's the pilot wing, said no one ever.
Come to my region. You'll be surprised what people gentlemen too.
Oh yeah, one of our more recent top 8s in NC was Gentleman to Gamer.
Oh
it's
my
actually,
god!
It's actually the most popular gentleman's non-legal stage. I guarantee you.
Man, that map is so creepy, man. It really is. Mama freaks me out.
I don't know. The music there is probably one of the best in the game, though.
Oh yeah, music's great. Music is great.
Interesting choice for Duck Hunt here. Both players can really benefit from the height of this tree and the camping that it allows. We're going to see maybe who takes advantage of it the most. You know, this is a huge stage. Reflex getting that 1% back. That bike does allow him. But Neos really with a firm control of neutral until that dash attack comes through. Jab, jab, nair, forcing Reflex back off stage.
Reflex is playing a little more aggressive than normal. He's still weaving out of his zone. It's kind of like a Jigglypuff-esque style, you know what I mean?
Yes, very reminiscent of Jigglypuff and Melee, where you just have this phenomenal airspeed that allows you a lot of different movement options. Wow, the grab of Neos beating out the command grab of Reflex there. Gonna land in that tree, no, whiffs completely and ends up on the opposite ledge. Also a safe recovery.
I guess if it all else fails, just reset the ledge. It definitely seems like it's still a good option.
Get your iframes, man. 61, 68. Oh, and just F smashes in with the bike. Neos' DC game is honestly one of the most impressive things I've seen so far.
Yeah, that's one thing I was noticing too.
It's not a common tactic from Roses, and it's not the easiest thing in the world either. You know, it takes a lot of practice, and I really have to commend him for his mastery of it.
Man, he needs to use all his tools against Reflex, man.
Even
though this matchup is probably severely in Rosalina's favor.
I wouldn't say severely, but it is definitely a struggle for Wario.
Oh, yeah.
It's not one of his worst ones, but it's difficult.
Especially against such a smart player, you need to use everything you got.
Yeah, this is a completely even game right now. Neither player trying to overcommit and take too much of a hit.
Yeah, they're staying at evenish percent, just kind of bouncing off each other.
Yeah, and that's really what this stage allows for, is just this really great spacing between both players. And to see jab, jab, nair there, forcing Reflex deep into the blast zone. I'm assuming he was trying to DI the jab, jab up air, which is another mix-up. Oh, just misses the nair off of the Luma toss. He's going to see back throw. No. Oh, the grab release. Fantastic. Already had the Luma shot set up. Wonderful, wonderful play there from Neos. That is a true combo.
I don't understand why he did his neutral B and sent Luma all the way across stage like that.
Yeah. I'm honestly not familiar enough with desync to give you a fair answer on that. I wish I knew. Going to be a big punish here. Yes, 19% from that up smash. Going to see fair off into the blast zone. And just the up smash reads him coming all the way back.
Man.
All right, 22-0. This is still super close, and we're only just shy of 3 minutes into this game right now. Anyone can take this.
That is absolutely true. Right now, oh my gosh, they are all over each other. I mean, every time I think someone has the advantage, I'm wrong because they just bounce off each other. But right now, Neos did. Oh, nope, never mind. See what I mean?
Yes.
Can't say anything.
And once Reflex gets that bite, he does get a free hit on Luma, which he has to take advantage of every single time he can.
All right, there it is.
Oh,
but then Luma just gets him off him, doesn't even care.
So the difference being there is that once you have try for too many pummels in any kind of command grab or grab, Luma is active the entire time. It's honestly one of the more interesting factors of the Rosalina matchup and what makes it so difficult for newer players to really fight against her. Going high into that tree, but only 19% separate the players right now.
Reflex is trying to stay under Neos the best that he can.
That tipper up air is so dangerous.
Waft is on deck. There. Bite.
Bite again. He's going to Wow,
Okay.
multiple
Now let's see if he gets
and
this edge guard.
kills
If he goes
Luma.
low, it's over. Oh, never mind.
Covers
Neos actually
himself.
calls it out, but then he gets forward tilted, and there we go. 2-1 going to TheReflexWonder. Man, that was such a tight set.
F tilt, that big hit on ledge, and both players hugging it out.
All right, we
Got to be super frustrating. And Neo's shaking his head knowing he had that set in hand.
That was very unfortunate, but that was a well-played set from both players.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. And 2 Georgia players down to 1 Georgia player now on screen. Kamikaze